found some stuff on my husband's phone. And it appears to be Jella.
Where's he at?
I've seen this, and I never thought it would happen to me. And we got 2 kids. One of them's alive.
The case begins inside a home in Cedar Springs, Michigan, where deputies respond to a call from a woman who has just discovered something on her husband's phone that she can't ignore. They speak with her at the residence, where she explains, through tears, that she found images involving children on the device and immediately knew that what she was looking at was not accidental or harmless.
I found some stuff on my husband's phone, and it appears to be Jella.
Where's he at?
He left because he knew.
He knew?
Yeah, he was acting really weird this morning about his phone. Yeah, sorry.
You're her
My
dad?
dad, yeah.
Okay.
That's
Oh, that's
my
her
mom.
pops. Okay, okay.
He was acting really weird
42,
about his
44,
phone,
copy, stop.
so I took
42,
it out of his
44, go ahead and
pocket,
stop.
and I looked at it, it's 12
East Muskegon and Murray,
and
and
my
Cedar
daughter's
Springs.
12.
How do
Robert,
you know it's a 12-year-old?
0, Sam Yellow,
Like the
gray,
title or whatever.
RAV4 with 1.
Like it, I don't know.
Okay, I can't search it. That's his phone?
Yeah,
I can't search it.
okay.
Okay? I am not
Corner
asking you
20,
to search it.
Michigan,
I will search it.
George.
I'm not
I will
asking
do that.
I'm not asking you to, and I'm not making you an agent of the state, okay?
I
'Cause
understand
that's
that.
how
If I go through it, that's not going to mess up any investigation.
As far as I'm not gonna ask you to
No,
show
I know.
me anything.
Okay, but can I willfully?
It's up to you.
Yeah, that's up to you, my dude.
This is not what.
Has he ever been in trouble for this type of thing?
Not to my knowledge.
Okay.
I took his computer too.
Okay, I'll take both of those. Where's he at?
I don't know. I don't know.
Did he make any suicidal statements or?
No, about
like
the
that.
last thing I said to him was, "You're going to prison." And then he left.
And I know, and the crazy part is, I know that's crazy, bro. Like, she like I said, I don't know what made her go through his phone, or maybe she was, women be doing stuff, probably searching something, and she just happened to stumble upon it or something. But I know that's crazy. Like, when she seen that, it probably did make her, like, probably made her stomach turn, like, just go, ugh, that your husband is out here searching up 12-year-old little girls, and you got kids in the house the same age. Come on, man. You know how crazy that is? Like, it just, like I said, I don't understand it. Like, what makes a grown ass man have a thing for little kids? Whether it's little girls or boys, kids, period. I just don't. What chemical imbalance in your head makes you be like, oh, the hell, let me look this up and let me see, and this hurts me on. Like, I know she's sick, bro. Like I said, he's going to prison. As he should though. Like, you got kids in the house the same age.
Sorry, I have his pass. Can I show it to you?
Would you like?
And that's as far as I got.
What is that? Is it a website?
I'm gonna say,
Yeah.
is it a website or something?
Is it just a picture? Or?
Yeah. It's like an AI thing.
That's even
She
crazy.
tells officers she didn't confront her husband or try to rationalize it away because once she saw the content, she felt she had only one option, which was to call the police. That call starts the Mark LaBelle case, a case rooted in a decision made inside a family home before
looked
any
like he'd be doing
arrest,
that too.
charges, or headlines existed.
I have his computer.
Is that the only electronics he has access to that you're aware of?
Well, we have a PlayStation 5, and then my daughter has a couple games, but
I'm over here. Is that the only video that you saw? Or was there any videos, or was it just that?
I haven't looked through it. Just called you guys.
Do you have that open still so I can just kind of...
Inside the house, deputies asked her to carefully walk them through how she found the images, where the phone
You feel
was,
me?
and what specifically appeared on the screen.
Run me through how this all played out today.
So I was putting our 8-month-old to bed, and we're supposed to have a cookout, and he just disappeared. And after I got him settled down, I was trying to find him, and I walked out to our driver's side door, and he, threw his phone in his pocket and was standing in here, and looked all frazzled, and I was like,
Oh, he was looking
what's that?
suspicious.
And he was like, Oh, I was just talking to Eddie, which is his friend, and he was acting really weird, so he like grabbed a leaf blower and started leaf blowing the grass out of the garage, and I took it out of his pocket and walked away with it, and he followed me, because I thought he was cheating, and he followed me, and he was like, give me my phone or whatever, and I was like, give me your passcode, and he was like, no, and this went on for like an hour, where we were just going back and forth.
Were you here for any of this?
No, they showed up at the last second. I was just telling them, like, get out, like, you're obviously cheating, this is super weird. And he eventually was like, if I give it to you, like, passcode, can we have a conversation? And I was like, no, like, or I said, yeah, give me the passcode, and he did. And then I was like, okay, now you can go. I didn't even look at it yet. And then they showed up, so I got kids ready because I wanted them to leave because I thought he was cheating. So I thought we were going to have a conversation about that. So they get the two kids and walk out. And then I pull it up for this time and I see that. So then I came back out and told my dad to come back in with me so I could grab my stuff and go because I was just going to go to the police station with it. But I just decided to call you guys because I'm so disgusted.
And then what happened with him?
I told my mom to take the kids and go because I didn't want them to be here because I'm now freaking out. And my dad stayed back and we were over here. He came out, got in his truck and left.
Did he say anything to you about what
No.
you saw? Or
So when I went back in the room. I was still in pajamas because it started early, and to get dressed. And I looked around the corner in our bedroom to our master bathroom, and I said, "You're going to prison." And I just walked out.
Did he say anything
No.
in response?
No.
He
What
just
was
got
his
up
body
out of there.
language?
Guilty? I mean,
Okay.
this is my job too. I'm an emergency nurse. I worked at DeVos for 3 years. In the ED, I have seen this shit, and I never thought it would happen to me. And I'm just...
I said, you can't never say never, though, baby. You feel me? Like, it just... I know that's crazy. Like I said, she thought he was cheating because he seen her come in, he put his phone in his pocket. So, you know, the women tingly senses went off her. Talking about, you know, that intuition they be talking about. Like, oh my God, why you acting suspicious? You cheating? You feel me? So, and come to find out, he's out here looking at he was out here looking at little kids, bro. She, like I said, she wanted to go through the phone. She got what she was looking for. You go looking for something you don't want to see. Now, I'm not blaming her, but it's just like, don't go looking for something you don't want to see. Like, she was trying to confirm, like, hey, you cheating on me, you gotta go, da-da-da-da-da. Like I said, found something totally, completely different.
We got 2 kids. One of them's 12. Like...
That's the crazy part. You got a 12-year-old.
I just, like, kept saying, give me a passcode, get out, and he was like, alright, then I'll leave, and I'm like, what is on your phone that's so bad that, like, you know I would kick you out over it? Like, and he made comments about me in therapy, and
What do
then,
you mean?
what?
What do you mean you in therapy?
Therapy,
No,
right.
he was like, I need therapy. Like, he kept saying something like that, and then he told me that
Yeah, 'cause you
he
was
looking at
sicko.
porn of a pregnant woman, and I was like, that's not bad enough to make me leave you. Like, whatever, what is your problem? And then he said, this went on for like an hour back and forth, where I kept saying, just get out, and he kept saying, give me my phone, and I was like, I'm not, there's something on this phone that's so bad that you're willing to leave over it, so it's not, and
What's he drive?
an F-150.
As she speaks,
That boy
officers
got up outta there.
document her account in detail, understanding that early statements like this are critical, especially in cases involving digital evidence. They take possession of the phone and begin the investigation, still not knowing where the strongest evidence will ultimately be found. But one of the most concerning things about the case was just about to be discovered.
Are you gonna go with them?
Yeah, I think at least till you guys find them or do whatever. I don't know what. I've got 2 kids.
Okay. I just need to know you're gonna have a safe place.
Are they by him?
Obviously.
Where does he work at?
Cedar Springs Public Schools. He's a maintenance man there.
He were, yup, there we go. That'd be it right there, my guy.
35-year-old Mark LaBelle, who had just been accused of child pornography, works as a maintenance worker at Cedar Springs Public Schools. That definitely shouldn't be allowed to go on. On learning this, the school immediately suspended the suspect, pending further investigation. 2 days later, detectives later interview Mark LaBelle. and he admits to consuming pornography and describes it as an addiction. But when asked about illegal material, he claims the images were AI generated and
That's even
insists that
worse.
no real children were involved.
Nah, buddy, you just gotta let us know what she's gonna find so
Yeah.
she doesn't get blasted
Well,
on the
that's-
side bang.
And
Right,
I need to
well,
know
that's
if
what
I
should
need to open these downloads in a private setting or.
Right. Yeah, I don't,
You know
I mean,
what I'm saying?
I don't think I ever downloaded anything.
I'm sorry, I meant the phone download.
Oh, right.
So that would be
Oh, right.
your search history,
Right.
everything that you
Well-
type into that phone.
Yeah, the images that you'll find on, I mean, I don't know if it works that way or not, but so the AI generates images, and then I don't know if it works that way or not, if you'll see those, but.
Yeah, she'll see exactly what was on the screen of that phone will be in the download.
Right.
So like,
So yeah, you'll see, I mean, it's AI, so it's not perfect, so it does a lot of weird stuff sometimes, but yeah, it'll be,
That's even
just
worse,
a
bro.
lot of graphic images of basically that.
Of what specifically?
I don't know, like kids and adults.
How old
and,
kids?
Varies probably from 10 to even, I mean, into adulthood really, because I was just doing things like, I mean, I was looking up like celebrities too and whatnot.
Sure, so you're just kind of
Yeah,
ripping
I was-
out new searches.
Yeah, I was
And he
doing
just
that.
consuming it.
Yeah, it was literally just, it was a lot of different things that I was making it do, basically.
Okay, and how often do you think you created these images?
For about a week straight, pretty much every day, every night it seemed like. Like it was just, I don't know, it was something new and exciting.
Investigators note the explanation without challenging it directly, then request consent to examine his electronic devices. LaBelle agrees, a choice that quietly changes the direction of the case.
Did you guys want to go through that garage where all his stuff is? Because if he was hiding something.
We just
like-
did.
Oh.
Yes, ma'am. So, we didn't find anything. I know that might not feel a whole lot different than if we did. But, we went through that, I tossed that truck, I mean, you know it, it's not many hiding spaces there, it's pretty clean. So, I don't at all want to dismiss your concern,
Yeah.
but I think at this point we've done everything that we can.
I appreciate you guys coming. I didn't realize, the way it was described to me, the picture found on that phone was like overhead. Like in a bed.
It's hard to say, but knowing that Detective Van Ree is an expert, and he deals with this sort of stuff, sort of like Sergeant Cardenas, all the time. So that's all they work. So I'm confident in his assessment that he could not confidently say that that picture was a camera intended to surveil somebody without their knowledge.
Because he said, yeah, because like I said, so but like I said, he got an addiction. You feel me? You know, he got a porn addiction. You know, the porn addiction. So and then like I said, it just I mean AI generates pictures, and you never know what the hell's gonna pop up. Now that still don't make that. Don't get me wrong, it still makes him a weirdo, but it explains it though. I don't know, man. You just not getting enough at home or something, bro? Your wife holding out? I don't know, bro. Like you did say you have an addiction, but like, come on, bro. Like that just, I don't know, man.
And I have seen those, plenty of them. So I don't.
Are they saying he ain't got no suspicions to be arrested?
It honestly could be used for a lot of things.
Right.
We, at my house, I've used not trail cameras, but like fishing line type of camera to find a wire to move the thermostat.
Mark might have been a maintenance man, but my dad did all that kind of stuff.
Listen, like I said, I don't want to dismiss your concern at all, but we at this point have left no stone unturned.
Right.
Have you searched his house? His dad's house? Like whatever he took? Because he took out of here a blue bag full of crap. I don't know.
Unfortunately, we don't have enough for that.
Yeah, you feel me? So they saying they ain't got enough
But
evidence
we
to
did
charge him.
anything that was on his phones, his iCloud, his computer, all of it. we've searched it, and I have not found a shred of evidence that indicates anybody from your family was involved.
Damn.
That part is illegal. You cannot create AI images of juveniles involved in sexual activity or child
Right.
welfare or any of it.
Right.
But we didn't find that. And like I said, I'm not saying you didn't see that, but I'm saying we didn't find it. So
It was the first thing on his phone.
yeah, even if he was searching under an incognito browser,
You
we
still
don't
find
we
it.
don't have the image. Now that if we would have found 5 more images or 2 more videos, that wouldn't have changed the charge. I mean, he was charged with aggravated possession of child sexually abusive material.
Ooh, I need a
So
nap.
that the difference between those 2 things would not have changed his charge at all. We got him with the most that we could have.
I understand that, but if there's, without proof that,
When you see the judge for those custodial rights or child visitation, just make sure you're voicing those opinions.
Is she talking to
Their
the
burden of
wife?
proof and their decisions are made separate from ours. So I'm confident that any judge will come to the same conclusion as you have. Like it's, hello, right? Like you can see how easy one would be connected to the other. But as far as charges and evidence, we
Right,
don't
I was
have
gonna say they
enough.
don't. Yeah, like I said, they sound like they don't have enough. Like I said, if they searched his iCloud and all that, he must have deleted everything. You feel me? But cause she's like that was the first thing that popped up on his phone. Now where it happened to it, I don't know. But bam, they saying they ain't got enough evidence on him. So it looked like he may skate free on this, and who knows? But he.
But like I said, if that does change, if all of a sudden he wakes up and wants to have an honest conversation, not the conversations that he and I had about, I don't know anything about anything,
Right.
believe me, like
I've heard that before.
yes. So, I appreciate your time and you cutting out of work.
If I can find that computer monitor, whatever that he tore down, the rest of that, you guys want that? He never threw
Damn,
anything
she
away,
trying to
so
get
he
his
got
ass thrown on it.
somewhere.
Oh my god.
The monitor is of no help.
Not like whatever is in the.
If you've got something, give me a call. And we'll work through that. And I'll
She
talk
goes,
with either Paul, Detective Van Ree, or Detective
No, bro.
Day. And they are experts in those sort of things. And I want to make sure that we have all the evidence that's available. There's nothing else right now. If
Okay.
that makes sense. Do you have any other questions or anything else we can do for you while we're here?
I appreciate you guys coming out.
When deputies follow up with LaBelle's wife, they explain that the phone she reported does not contain child sexual abuse material. The update is unexpected
You
and
feel
briefly
me?
raises questions about where the investigation will lead. But detectives
lead
are
to a dead
careful
end.
not to treat the absence of evidence on one device as proof of innocence. Instead, they continue forward, knowing that digital cases rarely hinge on a single piece of hardware. That decision pays off when forensic analysts examine LaBelle's laptop and uncover more than 100 images of child sexual abuse material.
You feel me? Cause cause like I said, his phone. You would think that. Woo. Like she was adamant, bro. The wife was adamant. Like, man, he got more stuff. You guys didn't find it. I ain't saying she. You feel me? I will. She doing her job. She doing what she's supposed to. She feels suspicious about it, but like. That laptop definitely had everything. Like I said, because the phone, you got that in your hand easily. You can just do what you gotta do. But that laptop, boy, 100 plus shot.
material. Several of the images are confirmed through the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, verifying that they depict real victims whose abuse has
sick.
already been documented by authorities. At that point, the AI explanation collapses, and the case moves from uncertainty to confirmation. The material is real, illegal, and extensive. By October 24th, court records show he is no longer employed at the school, and the
Hell
district
no.
issues a statement emphasizing that he did not work directly with the students,
Right,
and that
he's
no
just a maintenance
students
man.
are believed to be involved. The message to families focuses on safety and transparency, while the investigation continues outside the school system. Detectives bring LaBelle in for a second interview, where they outline what was found on his laptop and explained that the images have been confirmed as known child sexual abuse material.
And I wanted to give you an
let's see what he
opportunity
say.
to explain what was on that laptop, because like we spoke about before, I mean, this is your opportunity to bear everything. And what I told you before is I feared that, and I still have concern that what was on the laptop,
Was
either
real.
you're not accepting that that's yours, or you're trying to pawn it off on somebody else, and it's not getting to the root of your issues.
Right, I'm not trying to pawn it off on it, but like I said, I don't think anybody else would have access to it, because I don't know, but, I mean, I downloaded a thing called the Fappening probably a long time ago, which had like a lot, it was like a leak, of people's, pictures or something. So I downloaded that. So there was probably a bunch of pictures of random stuff. I don't know what would be on there. I never even got a chance to go through all of them. There were so many, I didn't realize it. Other than that, I have no idea what it could be.
So let's talk specifically about the child sexually abusive material that's on that
Right.
laptop.
Right.
I wanna know where you got it.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you there. I don't know why there would be anything actually associated on that laptop.
How you don't know, bro? If you download shit, you know what you like. Come on, bro. Like, man, at this point, he's deflecting. He ain't trying to take accountability for what he doing, bro. Like that be the problem with these motherfuckers, that they don't be trying to tell you they be doing this and they don't want to take credit for, like, hey, bro, you got caught already. You might as well just go ahead and own up to it. Like, like, how you don't know what you downloaded? You, like, say I haven't looked at all of them. Like, you trying to say somebody hacked your computer and just magically downloaded this stuff on your computer, my guy? Like, come on, bro.
As far as that's, because I've never downloaded anything like that, or the only thing I've ever done was go to a website a long time ago on it, and it was like a forum website that just brings you to another website, but I've never downloaded anything or anything like that, because, clearly I knew what I was doing was not right by any means, but I've never had anything other than that. Yeah, I've never watched a video or anything. These are all just pictures that are online.
Okay, so the pictures that were online, do you remember what the website was called?
Right.
So the forum just takes you to random number websites. So I don't know. The forum was like something land or something like that. And then you click on something and it brings you to another website, and then it's just an IP address basically. So I don't recall exactly. Yeah, I can't believe there was actually anything on there. I really didn't know that.
So you have nothing else to give for that?
I really
What
don't.
the fuck?
I've literally never downloaded anything that I know of.
1 second, I'll be right back.
So he's saying that he just downloaded. He went to one website, then it takes you download it to another website, take it to one website. So I gotta tap into the psyche of these people, bro. They be trying to make it make us think like, oh, I didn't mean to go to this website. It just happened to be there, and I just took it. Like, come on, bro. Like, if you like looking at it, then you like looking at it. It's okay, bro. Well, it's not okay. Just don't be sitting here trying to play us. Like, you feel me? He trying to say that he went to this certain website, then they all magically just popped up on another one, then another one appeared. Like, come on, bro. Like, you feel me? The detective, she see the bullshit too. That's why she said, hold on, I'll be back for a sec.
Yeah.
You feel me?
So like I said, I went through our Internet Crimes Against Children, downloaded all of your devices, and in your possession in the laptop was child abusive material, child sexually abusive material.
Whether you meant to do it or not.
Right.
So I need to know who the pictures are of, because that was the
That I would know.
Okay.
I don't know, I mean, I really don't know how it got on my laptop because I never downloaded anything. Maybe by accident, I guess, but
By
I don't.
accident, okay, so.
I mean, I'm not saying I did, I just don't, because I
Bro,
don't.
you don't download nothing like that by accident, bro. If you looking at a certain thing of the thing, then that's what's gonna get it. Nothing just magically appears. Like I said, he tried to say his shit got hacked or something, and it just downloaded. Like,
Know how it could have gotten there. It doesn't make any sense to me.
It doesn't make any sense, especially because you had over 100 images. 22 of those files were recognized by the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children's database as having,
feel me, bro?
right,
Yeah, so
hash values that are child porn.
That's
But
weird.
there are those other images that
right.
are unknown, so I need to know where you got them.
Like I said, the only thing I know that I downloaded was the thing called the fappening, I think it was called. And they might have been mixed in with that. I don't know.
Okay, but what about going to the website?
No. No.
Because that is traditional child porn tradecraft.
Right.
Of one website to another to another.
You feel me?
Right. I've never
You just
downloaded
don't.
anything. I really have. I don't know how that, like, I didn't even know it was on there.
Okay, have you viewed it? Have you viewed child sexually abusive material?
That's what I'm saying is, I don't know how it would went on there. I know I use this AI stuff. Anything else I did was,
It's not AI.
Right.
And it's
yeah,
not.
well, and the laptop, like I said. I
There
had
is
used-
child sexual erotica, which is different, but the material is yours.
Yeah,
It's on your laptop.
I have no idea. I really don't. I mean, for
Then
one, it was over 10 years ago. I wouldn't even remember if I wanted to, but
But when you fled your house, when you knew the police were coming,
I
what
wanted
did you
to-
grab?
well, I grabbed my laptop, but I wanted
'Cause you-
some form.
Cause you knew you had the shit on there. Yeah, wife caught you being suspicious on your phone. She had your phone, so you couldn't take that and leave. So you was like, "Oh shit, let me go grab my laptop and let me get up out of here because the police is coming." You feel me? Like, bro, stop BSing us, bro. I hate talking about I wanted to have some form of communication. No, the fuck we didn't.
Form of communication
The
with the
keyboard
outside
doesn't
world.
even work.
Right. Well, you're right, it doesn't. But
Look, call.
So
you can use an external
What?
keyboard for a laptop.
what this investigation, do you have one?
But yeah, of course. You can get one for $5.
What this investigation is gonna outline is that
That you are a weirdo.
your wife found CSAM on your phone, and then we get involved.
Right.
And we have a conversation and you say, no, all I've made is AI images. And I
Right.
give you the opportunity and we have this long conversation, the three of us. And I download the phone and okay, there's not a lot
There's
there.
nothing.
Those
Right.
AI images, I don't feel confident that they were intended to depict a pubescent or prepubescent child.
Right.
They're kind of, they're in that gray area.
Well,
And I
it's
say-
AI, and it's not.
Right, but you know as well as I do that producing AI child porn is illegal.
Right, well, I didn't know that then, because I mean, I just didn't know, I also figured it was a gray area, because it's not real. I didn't know, I mean, clearly morally, I knew it was wrong, but, and when I started it, it was innocent, and then the AI itself decided to show me that, and that's kind of where it spiraled from. Didn't
So you
even ask for
confessing?
it. It's a technology that should not exist.
So,
He over there blaming the AI. He is legit blaming the AI for him being a weirdo. That's crazy, bro. I didn't seen it all, man.
that's where you wanna end this, is that you have no culpability
Right.
of,
I really don't know how it, I promptly, I can't tell you.
Take
how it
his
got
ass
on
to
my
jail,
laptop.
bro.
I really don't know.
Alright,
I don't
so
download stuff.
at this point, you are under
under
arrest
arrest.
for aggravated possession of child sexual abusive material and using a computer to commit a crime
Right,
with 10 years or greater, both of those being 10-year felonies. So go ahead and kick your shoes off and empty your pockets, everything onto this table, please.
crazy part is he
LaBelle
probably
listens as the detective explains the severity of the situation and what
Right.
will happen next. LaBelle is arrested on October 29th, 2024, and charged with aggravated possession of child sexually abusive material, along with using a computer to commit a crime.
So
Bond is set at
So he aggravated possession, which is a felony, was filed up to 10 years. 50. He was also charged with a computer with committing crime. So
$50,000, and the case moves through the courts until February 2025, when
this shit
LaBelle
over.
pleads no contest to the possession charge in exchange for the computer crime charge being dropped. Sentencing is scheduled for April 25th, with LaBelle facing up to 10 years in prison, a potential $50,000 fine, and lifetime sex offender registration.
he probably got like, if he did get to 10, he probably got, he might have got it just because how long it was. But yeah, bro. He's a weirdo. That's all it is. And y'all like and comment. Let me know your thoughts on the video. If y'all new here, hit the sub button. You feel me? Shout out to his wife for, being suspicious. Her intuition when I was like, oh my God, he's cheating, but he was actually looking at child porn.